The partnership with HBO and Game of Thrones really, raised awareness for Brewery Ommegang exponentially versus what we had achieved before. I think, we were really well known and well respected within the beer community, and especially the craft beer lovers. This really took it to a new level. It actually started in 2012. The licensing team at HBO was brainstorming different partnerships that they could establish, and they were really intrigued by the idea of finding a beer partner. And they had made a short list of craft breweries whom they respected, and I got a phone call one day from the licensing department at HBO and said, hey, we're thinking about doing something with Game of Thrones. And I had already seen the first 2 seasons of the show, was a huge fan. So I knew right away between HBO and this quality program that it had a tremendous amount of potential. So I said, how soon can I sit down with you in New York City? And was making travel arrangements later that day. And we sat down with them, and I think very early on, across the table, they recognized that our brewery was a really good fit for that show and what they wanted to do. And to me, they were a good fit for us. There's a lot of kind of medieval look and feel to it, and as I said, our traditions kind of go back to Belgium, and the idea of these kind of heraldry and kind of Middle Ages seemed to be a good fit. But I don't think either of us really knew what was happened when we put a beer together, and would it appeal to the lovers of our beer? Would it appeal to lovers of the show? And I think we found 1 + 1 = 3, because once we came out with the beers, they just flew, and really was something that became a phenomenon.